Jennifer Hudson and Common have set the internet ablaze. What once was hushed whispers is now one of the most talked about celebrity stories of the year. After nearly 3 years of keeping their relationship under the radar, fans are finally learning the details of what insiders are calling a wonderful blessing. Social media is exploding with curiosity, excitement, and speculation. What exactly is this blessing? Could it be an engagement? Or something even more intimate and private? For years, Jennifer and Common have exemplified a rare type of Hollywood relationship: private, mature, and grounded. No constant paparazzi drama, no social media oversharing, and no explosive public arguments. Instead, they quietly navigated their lives as two accomplished, respected artists, each deeply devoted to their craft and personal growth. And yet, despite this discretion, this latest revelation has thrust them into the spotlight in a way fans never expected. Suddenly, the world is questioning everything. Could this relationship be reaching the next level? Could Common, who has never married in his decades-long career, be ready to commit in a way that surprises everyone? Background: how it all began. To truly understand the significance of the present, we need to revisit the past. Jennifer Hudson and Common's connection didn't ignite overnight with a scandalous headline or viral red carpet moment. Their relationship blossomed quietly, nurtured by years of mutual respect, aligned values, genuine friendship. The two had crossed paths long before romance ever became part of the equation. Both were deeply embedded in the entertainment industry, sharing similar professional circles, experiences, and a commitment to social justice causes. Their paths intersected repeatedly over the years, yet romance was never immediate. They remained in each other's orbit, observing, learning, and appreciating one another from a distance. It wasn't until around 2021 that the relationship subtly shifted. According to sources close to the couple, this transformation from friendship to love felt organic. There was no rush, no societal or media pressure, just the people recognizing that their bond had evolved into something extraordinary. Why they? Clicked. Common, widely known for his introspective lyrics and reflective personality, admired Jennifer's strength and resilience. She had weathered unimaginable personal tragedies and navigated the intense scrutiny of fame, yet remained grounded and centered. Her journey of survival and triumph resonated deeply with Common, who found her courage inspiring. Conversely, Jennifer reportedly found solace in Common's.com/thoughtful demeanor. His presence offered her stability, emotional awareness, and unwavering support. He listened without judgment, offered guidance without imposition, and demonstrated loyalty through consistent action. This balance, her resilience paired with his steadiness, formed the foundation of their relationship. Keeping love private over the next 3 years, Jennifer and Common intentionally chose privacy. Public appearances were minimal, and when they did appear together, it was often understated. A low-key red carpet, a brief interview mention, or subtle public gestures. Fans gradually noticed the nuances: shared Instagram likes, fleeting references in conversations, and quiet chemistry that felt authentic rather than performative. For many fans, this low-drama approach became a point of admiration. They hoped this might be a lasting love story, unlike many celebrity relationships that unravel in the public eye. But as whispers of their wonderful blessing began to circulate, a new wave of scrutiny emerged. The past casts a shadow. As much as fans celebrated, others sounded alarms. Common's history, often discussed in hushed tones over the years, resurfaced. While celebrated for his artistic brilliance, activism, and intellect, his romantic history has been complicated. Relationships with high-profile women ended under challenging circumstances, leaving lingering rumors of infidelity, emotional distance, and commitment concerns. Although none of these claims were proven, they persisted in public discourse, with speculation of an engagement or deeper commitment. Those whispers grew louder, amplified across social media platforms. news sites, and celebrity gossip outlets. Comments like "he'll run" went viral, reflecting the persistent skepticism surrounding Common's patterns in relationships. Skepticism versus support. Critics argue that Common has historically developed deep connections that rarely transitioned into lifelong commitments. Age, experience, and long history in the public eye raise questions. Is he ready for a permanent partnership, or is he content with enduring relationships without formal commitment? Some insiders suggest his hesitation might stem from past missteps or a desire to avoid repeating old patterns. Others believe Common values independence and personal growth so highly that settling down could feel restrictive. Supporters of the couple counter these concerns by pointing to growth and evolution. They argue that past behavior doesn't necessarily define present intentions. People mature, evolve, and approach relationships differently as they gain wisdom and perspective. Jennifer herself reportedly acknowledges the conversations surrounding Common's history, but remains confident. According to sources close to her, she believes this relationship is unique, intentional, mature, and grounded in love. Reports indicate that rather than retreating, the couple is reportedly moving closer to formalizing their commitment. Speculation about the blessing. What exactly is this mysterious blessing? While the couple has remained private, insiders describe it as deeply meaningful, something tangible that signals a serious commitment. While speculation abounds, theories range from a private engagement to a spiritual or emotional promise exchanged. Behind closed doors, whatever the nature of the blessing, it seems to reflect profound intention, trust, and mutual understanding. For Jennifer, this blessing may symbolize a sense of stability she has long sought. After enduring grief, loss, and intense public scrutiny, finding balance and love again feels like a milestone. Friends report that Jennifer appears happier, grounded, and more at peace than she has in years. Yet, the public reaction remains divided. Fans celebrating the couple's maturity and low-drama approach flooded social media with hashtags, praise, and messages of support. Others remained cautious, debating whether Common's patterns in history might threaten Jennifer's hard-won stability. The crossroads today. Jennifer Hudson and Common stand at a critical crossroads. For Jennifer, this moment represents more than romance. It symbolizes healing, renewal, and the potential for lasting happiness. For Common, committing to a long-term partnership or marriage could mark a transformative chapter in his personal life, challenging past tendencies and embracing vulnerability in a new way. As the couple navigates this phase, T's public scrutiny intensifies. Every gesture, every decision, and even moments of silence are examined and debated. And yet, insiders insist that the couple remains focused on trust, communication, and shielding their relationship from outside noise. Will this blessing lead to a lifelong partnership, or will the weight of history and public pressure interfere? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear: Jennifer Hudson and Common's story is far from over. And fans around the world are watching, waiting, and hoping for the best. Just when fans thought they had the full story, Jennifer Hudson and Common's wonderful blessing has sent the internet into overdrive. From whispers in Hollywood circles to trending hashtags worldwide, no one can stop talking about this milestone in their relationship. But while many are celebrating, others are voicing caution, questioning whether this step might be too soon, or whether history could repeat itself. So, what exactly is this blessing? And why has it sparked both excitement and skepticism? Let's dive in. Insiders spill the details. Sources close to the couple reveal that this blessing is deeply meaningful, a private milestone that signifies commitment and intention. While the details remain tightly guarded, those in Jennifer and Common's inner circle describe it as something tangible, not just symbolic. It's reportedly a moment that reflects their shared values, mutual respect, and long-term intentions. Some insiders suggest it could be a quiet engagement, changed away from the cameras and headlines. Others believe it might be a spiritual or emotional promise on unspoken covenant built on trust, faith, and emotional depth. Whatever it is, the blessing seems to reinforce the idea that this relationship is different from any they've had in the past. Friends of Jennifer say she looks radiant, more grounded, and genuinely happy. After years of navigating public scrutiny, personal loss, and professional highs and lows, she's found a balance that many feared she might never achieve. And for Common, this moment marks a possible shift in his approach to love, commitment, and personal growth. Public speculation explodes. News of the blessing didn't stay private for long. Social media platforms erupted with speculation, praise, and debate. Fans flooded Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube with reactions ranging from joyful support to cautious skepticism. Hashtag celebrating Jennifer and Common trended for days, with fans calling them relationship goals and applauding their low-drama approach. But not everyone was convinced this was a fairy tale moment. Critics and skeptics revisited Common's romantic history, resurfacing rumors of past infidelity, emotional distance, and patterns of short-term relationships. Even unverified claims gained traction online, fueling debates over whether he was truly ready for a lifelong commitment. Some commenters questioned the timing. Why now? After decades in the spotlight, why is Common choosing to take a serious step at this point in his life? Could this blessing lead to lasting happiness, or might it be a temporary chapter in a long story of complex relationships? The role of media, Hollywood gossip outlets, and celebrity news sites amplified the discussion. Headlines framed the story as a clash between hope and caution, pitting supporters who believe in growth and second chances against skeptics wary of repeating past mistakes. Stories circulated about Jennifer's journey of resilience, her history of heartbreak, and her pursuit of stability and happiness. Media coverage also highlighted Common's artistic brilliance and activism, painting a picture of a man who has always prioritized personal and professional growth. But alongside these accolades came questions. Can someone with decades of public relationships suddenly embrace permanence? Can love truly overcome patterns formed over a lifetime? The blessing's emotional weight for Jennifer. The blessing represents more than a romantic milestone. It's a signal of healing, emotional security, and a new chapter after years of trials. Friends report that she's visibly calmer, more at peace, and genuinely joyful. This isn't just a celebrity announcement, it's a deeply personal moment, one that reflects her journey of resilience and self-discovery. Common, meanwhile, appears to be embracing growth and reflection. Sources suggest that he's carefully considering what it means to take the next step, balancing his independence with a desire for emotional intimacy. While skeptics question his past, those close to him emphasize that he's evolved over the years, learning from previous relationships and striving to create a stable foundation with Jennifer. Fans' way in the fanbase has been divided. On one side, supporters celebrate the couple's love story, praising their maturity, chemistry, and low-drama approach. They admire that Jennifer and Common have avoided public spectacle while building a relationship based on mutual respect and shared values. On the other side, skeptics worry about repeating history. Online forums, comment sections, and social media threads have been flooded with warnings. Some fans highlight Common's history of unfulfilled commitments, while others question whether Jennifer might be taking a risk after everything she has endured. Yet, even among the doubters, there's fascination. The narrative is compelling, a private love story slowly unfolding under the public eye, challenging assumptions and keeping everyone guessing. Psychological and emotional dimensions, psychologists and relationship experts have weighed in, analyzing the dynamics between Jennifer and Common. Many note the importance of shared values, emotional intelligence, and the ability to support each other through challenges. Others caution that public scrutiny and social media speculation can place additional pressure on a relationship, regardless of its strength. Experts suggest that the blessing, whatever form it takes, could provide a psychological anchor, a symbol of commitment that reinforces trust and stability. For Jennifer, who has experienced loss and heartbreak, this kind of emotional grounding can be transformative. For Common, it may represent an opportunity to redefine his approach to love, moving beyond patterns that have previously hindered. Lasting partnerships. The stakes are high. This milestone carries high stakes. Jennifer Hudson has built a career defined by talent, resilience, and authenticity. She's faced tragedy, triumph, and the constant glare of the public eye. Her happiness is hard-won, and every choice she makes in her personal life is scrutinized. Intensely. Common, likewise, carries the weight of public expectation. As an artist, activist, and public figure, he's always been in the spotlight. But this blessing is not about fame or public perception, it's about a personal, intimate commitment that could redefine the next chapter of his life. What the blessing could mean for the future, whether this blessing is a private engagement, a spiritual promise, or an emotional milestone. Its implications are profound. For Jennifer, it could mark the beginning of a long-term partnership, one built on mutual understanding and respect. For Common, it could signal the start of embracing permanence, vulnerability, and shared life goals. As speculation continues, fans remain captivated. Social media debates rage on, with questions about timing, readiness, and the influence of past experiences. The blessing has sparked a cultural conversation about love, growth, and the possibility of second chances, reminding audiences that relationships are never simple even for celebrities.